to just a nickel. Woo! And nobody is even on here with me. I'm just wondering by myself talking from New Dimension Comics. It's local comic shop day, and I don't know where Grant is, so he could come in and co-host with me. But I guess you'll have to do.
Will I?
Yeah, you'll have to do here.
Some of us are here.
No DP, no Page. So we're slumming it down here, hanging out at New Dimension Comics. It's local comic shop day, so we can do.
Oh, we're streaming.
Oh, we got William here though. Yeah, William.
William Trillion.
And Jessica, Bridget is here. Hi, Bridget.
Hello.
We are on the streams. I think only our buddy Sif is the only one that's watching right now.
Hey, Sith Lordly.
This is interesting.
We'll make it out. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's do a quick run around here. How do I switch the camera here?
Scan the room.
Yep. He said wasabi friends.
Let's go in front. Scan the whole.
Well, that's what I was going to do.
Oh, yeah.
Not to switch the camera. All right. So we are going to do our walk around here. We always love our local comic shop day because you're going to come down and support your local shop. So I don't know where Grant went. He's probably out buying something. So here's Grant's books. Here's The Edge. And here's your Heron Bird. And here is Triller. So while we're in there, we might as well just take a walk around the whole entire store. There's Grant.
Hi, just walking around looking.
Right, so here is the local comic rack or spinner. So we can spin that around here. There's your Edge. There's your Spider Squirrels. There's your Heronberg. There's Stray. And you even got a copy of League of Cryptids here that's signed. So there's your Beowulfs. So everything a growing boy and girl needs when they come to the comic shop is all this stuff. So here's the new wall. It stretches all the way. So a lot of cool stuff. So you got action figures. Steph, are you still doing the scale Joes? 118? They got a lot of those here. I might have to get this Tomax and Sable. I've been looking for that one for a long time. So I might have to get that today. But they've even got some Action Force stuff in there too. Some Toxic Avengers or Toxic Crusaders from the cartoon. It's a Last Ronin. Oh, it's a Princess Bride down here. So we got two people looking now. So I mean, if you're watching, just pop into the chat and say hello. We are once again at New Dimension Comics in the Waterfront for local comic shop day. There's Star Trek. There's your Bruce Lee. Oh, different one. Bruce Lee. You got some Uncharted from the movie. Transformers. Oh, they've got a dead Optimus Prime figure. It's kind of morbid. So here's your Star Wars stuff. It's almost like how it used to be at like Toys R Us when you walked in, and it was like the whole entire wall of just specific stuff. So you're in the toys and stuff. They've got a lot of options down there. So you've got just this Batman Batcave thing here. You got like Thundercats stuff here, and the Marvel Select figures, and the miniatures. Yeah, so a lot of options down here. If you in the city, you want to check some stuff out, you head up New Dimension in the Waterfront. So we're going to go back over here to the table. You want to say hi to Grant again? Hi, Grant.
Hey guys.
And then we want to say hi to Bridget again. Hi, Bridget.
Hello. Everybody
And it's
staying
William.
frosty.
Stay frosty. Why would anybody want to do that? It's not winter time yet. Chillax. All right. So we are back at the table, waiting for the good people to come in and buy some of this great stuff that we make here. So I bought one of the slabs, and it's just want to leave us at the store. So the store guys want to be to show off when people come in and say, "Hey, we've got this slab copy of The Edge that everyone wants." So first appearance of all these great characters. So check it out. Check it out. Hey, Rod. So, I mean, it's been a eventful day so far. There's a few people coming through the door today, and we're trying to talk to at least everyone who walks into the door to get them to come and check out some of our books. No DP still, no page, so I mean, it's just going to be me running my mouth for the next couple minutes. So, if you guys have any questions or comments in the chat, shoot them out.
So that's the next story I have. I'm just waiting for her to kind of heal up for a couple weeks and that.
Sending people snacks. No snacks.
That place over.
Yep.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, all of these were printed at print.
So it's got a nice 9.8, and it's got
I've been
the
using them for
Commonwealth logo on it because it's EGF. So really recommend
That's Wayne
Expert
Ben.
Grading
Ben
Service
is the
because
first
they do
page,
custom
Wayne is the
labels.
second page.
So not only do they do custom labels, like the color of the label matches the colors of the book. So yes, Sith is on here, and he had his version of issue 11. So the spine text cover for issue 11 was slabbed by his name's Tony from EGS. So I've got issues 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 slab. But we're going to do the next ones, and if anybody's interested of doing the other Comicsburg books as slabs, just let us know, and we can get those done.
There's a
Hey, Grant, you want to come say hi to the people? Yeah, Sith and Rod watching. Sif said,
Oh, Sissy. Hey, how's it going, man?
I met a writer this past Sunday at CreepyCon named Jonathan Chance. He said he knows you.
Oh, cool.
You know,
but they're doing.
I don't remember him offhand, but I'm sure I do know him. I meet a lot of people at conventions.
So for me,
no, he said he's at a convention and he met me.
general, it is a day of repentance.
No, I know, but I'm saying I'm sure I have met him, but at a convention or something, but I don't remember him offhand.
So we've got 4 people watching. So
Awesome.
if you're in the chat, hit us up and let us know. It says that there were 4 indie horror comics writers at the con.
Oh, that's cool.
What was that at?
What convention was this?
He said it was the Creepy Con. Is that what it is?
Creepy.
That might be out west.
Hi guys.
Yeah, how's it going?
Feel free to come check out the comics.
Inland Empire. Oh, so Creepy Inland Empire Con.
The Jewish con.
So Inland Empire California, you guys should get a booth next year. I mean, we're inching closer into doing shows out in California. I did meet someone who introduced me to the guy who runs LA Comic Con. So maybe next year, like I said, that if we get an invite and they're willing to at least pick up table costs, I mean, I'm there. So we have to offset costs for something. So
Yeah, Marvin will go anywhere. Am I right?
yeah, of course. Like if somebody told me all expenses paid, I'm going. Like I don't care where it is. I'll go to the moon. If you're willing to pay me or pay the fare for me to go to the moon, I'll go to the moon.
You hear that, NASA?
So yesterday we were talking about Bosco in Alaska, and I mentioned that it's 400, 600 table costs for the weekend. Could split that with a bunch of you and me. I mean, it's doable. I mean, but I said, don't do that, brother. Don't do what?
Beacon Comics.
Yeah, that's Rod. So we were talking about Bosco in Alaska, and I mentioned that there's a con
It's the traditional
in Alaska. There's like 2, maybe 3 cons. And Tom Hutchison was saying that he said that it's on his bucket list now that he wants to go to a convention in Alaska. Rod says don't go to the moon, but it's free. Like as long as there's a return trip, they don't.
I mean, I don't think you're going to sell many comic books on the moon, but it might be nice to go to the moon.
I'm pretty sure that there's people on the moon already. Just because we haven't seen them doesn't mean there's not. It doesn't mean they don't read comics. I'll sell comics to anybody on the moon, underwater, whatever it takes. What about underwater, Rod? Can we go underwater? Or if somebody paid us to go to what's it called, the Mariana Trench to sell comics?
You'll be selling comics to the fish.
Yes. Well, no, but isn't it like a portal to another universe or something, like Hollow Earth or something like that?
I've heard that before. I don't know if that's accurate.
That was in the Pacific Rim.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
So there have been a couple movies about
So
Help yourself to a trading card.
Ross says, I don't swim. Dude, you live in Florida, man. You can't not swim if you live in Florida. What, like, is it flooding near you? Because you probably got to swim now, right? I saw pictures of, was it Six Flags in Georgia was underwater. Like the top of the roller coaster was the only thing showing.
Really?
Yeah, from all the rain.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. I mean, it's not awesome. It's bad for the people who are living down there.
Well, they started evacuating people in southern South Carolina now because of the weather.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. He says, I'm from Philly. I don't know how to swim. That's right. I forgot you were a transplant from Philly to Florida. Yeah, we're trying to get to MegaCon next year. So I've already signed up as a pro, and I signed up for a table. So hopefully we get down there this year, Rod. If you're not going to ever come up to see any shows up here on the East Coast or get to Heroes Con in Carolina. Because that's the deepest south we've been is North Carolina.
Oh, and the new guy.
Maybe we'll get to try Dragon Con, but yeah, MegaCon is on the list, and hopefully we get it this year. I've been trying to get into that show for 4 years.
Yeah,
So-
you might be able to do D at Dragon Con. I mean, I think he for sure is going to do Dragon Con sometime.
Right, but he can do MegaCon too because he's close too.
Right.
So maybe if we get to go to MegaCon, we'll live stream the trip and see how that goes because we're gonna have to take the train.
We have.
So I think it's a day and a half on the train. So that should be interesting to not get a sleeper car because it's like $600-700, and to have to deal with Manny snoring on the train and having bother other people around him.
The look on Manny's face is
I don't
pretty great.
snore as far as I know.
Oh, you do. Trust
Do
me. Yes.
Do I snore? Oh, okay. Bridget says I snore. I would trust Bridget, so there you go. All right.
William, come get back on the show.
I'm not sharing a bed with Manny.
And the terror that flaps.
No,
through the
no,
night.
we're on the train, so you don't have to sleep in your seat because we're not getting a sleeper car. It's like $700 to sleep on the train. Hey, William.
Hey.
What's going on? How you doing?
Well, I'm all right. I'm just walking around here checking everything out. I'm pretty much a fan just as much as a seller.
Well, I did a walk around the store and I was showing the people on the stream all the great stuff that's in there. So, like, if you're in the local area and you've never been down here, I would suggest coming down and checking out New Dimension. It's like one of the biggest shops in the city,
Yes.
and it's the biggest chain in Western Pennsylvania and parts of Ohio. So we had 5 people and now we only got 3. And people are just abandoning us as we're here jabbering. Are you not enjoying the jabbering that's going on right now? Thanks for sharing on Twitter and Facebook, Rob. Appreciate it. So yeah, so there were a lot of people that came in today earlier, but I don't know if New Dimension got any of the special books that were available today or not, but they were on the list on the Comics Pro site. So let's just back up. Local Comic Shop Day is similar to Free Comic Book Day, only there's no free stuff. So free Comic Book Day is run by Diamond Comics, and Local Comic Shop Day is run by Comics Pro. So you probably remember talking about Comics Pro. They are the leading retail organization for comic shops in the United States, Canada, and probably the world, because I'm pretty sure that there people came in from Australia to come to Comics Pro.
And just so you guys know, if you're not in the Pittsburgh area and you can't come down to New Dimension, try to make it out to whatever the closest comic book shop is to you, because it is local comic shop day, and we'd like to see this become like a big holiday.
Yeah, I think things start small and they grow from there. I'll hit you up, Sif.
Help yourself to a trading card. Help yourself to a trading card.
What would avoid a little bit more? And he said there's no
Does he
free
like
things
cats,
here,
or does
but
he like-
as soon as you walk in to the left, they have a stand
You
full
want
of
to check out
free
the
comic books
the
and
trading cards? For?
just postcards and stuff telling you about upcoming events and stuff that's going on. So please come on down to New Dimension. As soon as you walk through the door to your left, there will be some free stuff, and then you can just come and buy from us.
And you can meet Arctica, mistress of the deep freeze,
Usagi
Oh, we're back up to 5 people again. Yes.
who's here signing photos and
I
comics
don't know.
for you.
You'd have to look. These are just my. We've got 5 people.
Because free is the password. Free is the word.
So you don't know where.
Well, yeah, we always give out free signatures. Like, we're not charging to sign
If you
anything.
look under Y, it'll probably be.
And I don't like, even if I became super famous, I don't think I would charge anybody for my signature. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that'll change.
Grant says that'll change. I don't know. I
If
don't
you
know.
saw the line waiting for Chris Claremont at Heroes Con, and he probably made, I don't know how much he made per signature, but yeah, he's definitely doing all right.
Well, maybe you do it like if you want to get like 3 things signed, that's free, and then anything after that you charge $1.
$1.
Yeah, $1. $1. American. Yeah, I don't know. All right, thanks for stopping in, Rod.
Yeah, we got a few people.
Hey, 4 Color Commentary, how are you doing? So we're down at New Dimension Comics here in the waterfront for Local Comic Shop Day. So hopefully you guys are going to get out later after you, of course, watch us on the YouTubes and the Facebooks and the Instagrams or wherever you're watching it right now. Hit up your local comic shop and show them that you're interested in the things that they got going on. So I did post on Facebook the list of stores that are with Comics Pro, but like multiple stores are probably doing these kind of things today. So, if they're not, hit them up and ask them if they have like sales or anything else going on today.
Yeah, and if they're not doing anything special for local comic shop day, ask them, why not? Maybe next year they will do something.
So, we're in the motion of trying to do it like an indie comic day next year. So, Buy Indie Comics is back. They did message me recently, so hopefully we're working with them to get that set back up again, and hopefully it'll be July 5th, so then we can get on with that Independence Day, which I'm going to copyright and trademark so nobody try to steal it, because every time I come up with anything, somebody tries to steal it.
So not Independence with a CE,
No.
but Independence with a TS.
Yes.
That's clever.
Yeah. So so July 4th is on a Friday. So that means Saturday is July 5th, which would be Independence Day. So that'll be your day to support indie comics in any way you can. So that's sharing, buying physical books, buying digital books, just showing indie creators that they're noticed and that they're out here and they're trying to do their thing. And it's not just about 3 things running the whole entire comic world. So
Right, and there's more to comic books than just Marvel and DC.
So yeah. So I mean, we're still hanging out. We'll be here until 6 p.m. It is almost 3 o'clock now, so 3 more hours. We'll be hanging out, jabbering, because we like to jabber about stuff. And while and William's back. Hey, William. Did you find anything interesting?
A whole bunch of old school AD&D books, Dungeons and Dragons stuff, But there's more than just comics here. There's role-playing game stuff. There's action figures. There's games. Pretty much, if you're into pop culture, then this is where you need to be.
Right.
Pretty much. There's action figures. There's if you're into models, you can build models. Buy and build models here. So it's got a little something for everybody. So come on out and check it out. If you've never been to a comic book shop, hey, this is your chance. Come and check it out. It's a lot of fun.
Hit it up. Let me end saying before is that now we're down to 2 people again. What's up?
How much?
How you doing?
We're
All
live
right, so we got a
Very nice to meet you guys. Coming in here for the first time.
we got a person that's never been to the shop before.
Yeah.
Walking into the shop. That's awesome.
Keep walking past you guys. I drive around, go to all these shops around here, and I've never actually taken a step.
So this is Pittsburgh's most fun and largest comic shop, and it's called New Dimension. And today we're celebrating Local Comic Shop Day, which celebrates the local comic shop like here. And we are an all Pittsburgh creator collective, 4 different publishers making books all out of Pittsburgh, PA. Grant, Marvin, myself, and William, and also our actress Bridget, who's in our television show, which is affiliated with our comic book.
Hey, I know that guy.
Thanks. I'm gonna take a look at it. Thanks.
How's it going?
Sure, you can pick up anything of our stuff and look at it and check it out. We'll answer your questions for you. Thank you.
So yeah, so people are coming in and we're shaking hands and we're saying hello.
Kissing babies.
Well, you don't see any babies here, and I don't think you should be kissing babies without permission. Hey, how's it going? We're live on YouTube right now. Oh no, you come on. I mean, we're doing the whole entire gamut of things. So we're talking with people while we're talking to people while we're talking to people.
It's very meta. And the camera's facing us, not you. So we're a Comicsburg. We are a 4-person collective of publishers in Pittsburgh making independent comics. Oh, he does.
Help yourself to a trading card.
Yeah, we work together. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
How's that going for you? Are you in the office
I'm
though?
on live, right?
Are you?
Going great.
Yeah, it's going great.
It's the greatest place to work ever.
Hey, welcome to
We have nothing bad to say.
All things considered, it's awesome.
So do you remember where you left off with?
It's been too long,
Right.
honestly.
So it's up to issue 9 now.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're all for picking up and touching. So feel free.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So is this your regular shop? You come here?
No, we just happened to be in the area.
Oh, awesome.
Wanted to stop
What
in.
is your LCS then?
Yeah.
No, which one is your LCS? We want to mention them all. It's local comic shop.
That's a good question. We've been a few. We've come to this one. There's one in Sawicki.
Oh, you go to Big Bang? Yeah, that guy's great. Yeah,
Yeah, that was good.
good supporter of us.
Still never been.
That's good.
Yeah, it's not a big store, but I mean, we got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, there's one of these in Cranberry.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna look around, but definitely we'll be back and pick up. I think I'm gonna end up picking. I think 3 and 4.
Okay.
Maybe it's 4 and 5. Is that 5?
That's 9.
Oh,
So 5 would be here. Well, actually, that because that's the cover from the Kickstarter I did 2 years ago,
yeah. Okay.
and then that's the new cover. That's issue 3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I prefer. Okay, probably pick up 4 and 5. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Hey, how are you? Yes. We're Comicsburg. We're a group of 4 publishers in Pittsburgh, PA, all made
So
here
you're
in
getting
town.
kind of a little sneak peek here of how
And,
we
yeah, Heroin
kind of
Burgers,
talk to people and do a
live
little bit
action
of the
TV show and
hustling
comic book.
to sell comic
Download
books.
the episodes directly
So,
from the
I mean,
website, and the
it's-
comics you buy right
it's the
here.
thing.
You don't have to
So
know anything
it's
about the
always
show,
about
enjoy the books, you get introduced to all the
communication
characters,
and
including
eye contact and making sure that the person you're
she's
talking
one
to
of
is
the
aware of what
good women.
you're
and
trying
a bunch
to
of
give
evil
them.
ones
Talk to
too.
them.
30 women have superpowers.
So
in
you give
Pittsburgh.
like the
Fantastic.
elevator pitch,
PA. You want to check one out?
and then
of our
you
new
try
issues?
to get the
Arctic
book into someone's hand.
Yeah, we have 4 issues total, and we have like a little thing called a power pack where you get 4 issues and 4
So,
stickers.
and
And,
still
a signed
watching.
photo
Like I said, if you guys got questions or anything like that, show them in the chat because I'm always about
Because
asking
we like to
questions.
check out like all of our books. We also offer a sampler where you can get a #1 issue from all 4 creators. Marvin does The Edge, Grant does Beowulf.
Yep. So that's the edge. So the book is the edge is a drug. It can give you powers, but it can cost you your life or your sanity. So the more you use the powers, the closer you are to one of those.
Just one of these.
It's fact. So yes, 9 issues. 1 through 4 is the first story arc, and then 5 through 9 is the second story arc. You're gonna be on camera. You have to say something.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
You gotta talk to the people.
Oh, no, that makes sense. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Hey, who's watching now? Is Sif Lordley still
I
in
think
the
Sip
chat?
is still there.
Okay.
Rod has to go. There's 3 people watching. I'm trying to encourage them to say something in the chat so I know who's watching.
What, Rican? Oh, he left?
Yeah, he had to go. He said his wife was calling.
4 color commentary?
Yes. You want to get that? Okay. Let me get you a fresh one. And do you want it signed?
Marvin is signing a comic book live for a new fan. What is your name?
Gianna.
Gianna. That's her name. That is good stuff.
Okay, so
Or
I
do you
scribbled
wanna
my
say
name
anything to
on
the
this
people?
book,
Oh, wait.
instantly making it worth thousands of dollars.
You want to say anything to the
What,
people?
use
Bridget?
card or cash card? All right, so I have to run a credit card real quick, so hopefully I do not get disconnected from the stream.
Can I turn this to Bridget for a second?
Well, I have to, so I can turn it this way.
Oh, all right. Can you see yourself? Oh, there you go. Wait. There we go.
Hello, everybody. Make sure to check out.
Keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh, you put your thumb over the thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't do that.
Wait. Oh, there we go. All right, so we are back. Oh, we're back up to 5 people again. Awesome.
Would you mind getting?
Oh, I have to run a credit card again. Let me go back. Next time I'll bring my laptop. All right, we are back. Oh, while we were running credit cards, we lost 2 people. So we're back down to 3 people watching. So like I said, if you are in watching, feel free to say something in the chat so we know who you are and we can shout you out, because we want to be just like our buddy Sith and shout out people for 45 minutes every night. We want to make sure that everybody is aware that we appreciate you watching, and that we appreciate all of our fans and any new fans and anybody who's coming on board the Comicsburg train as we pull into the next station. And so we've lost our other people here, so it's just going to be me jabbering again. So if you haven't seen it, this is the current cover of issue 1, and this is going to be the final cover of issue 1. I think we did 6 covers for issue 1, and eventually covers have to come to an end, because you can't keep popping out covers all the time, because you want to move forward with like the trade paperbacks and then a possible omnibus that goes. 2 cups of coffee and a Coke for shout outs. That's awesome. We want to get to that point where I get to shout out 45 people and hundreds of people in the chat for 45 minutes. So we'll do that before we even start the show. So, having a lot of fun today here down in the Ocean and just chopping it up. So just waiting for some other people to come over to the table and stop by and want to peruse some of our comic books. So next week on the streams, we're going to be talking about action figures. So that one's going to be a little late because I'm going to bring on my buddy JD Rosario, who's also working on his own independent action figure. So the one thing that we want to talk about on that is that, not to discourage anybody from trying to do action figures independently, but I just want to give everyone be just transparent and honest on the costs of doing something like that. Not even just the cost of producing, but the upfront costs for development. So there's developmental costs, there's production costs, there's factory costs, there's costs for molds. So next week we'll get into that. I just want to give people the heads up if they want to try it. There are quite a few companies out there. I'm working with Loose Collector. If you haven't seen their stuff before, they've done Lady Death, they did Rocketeer, they did a bunch of new ones in the 6-inch scale. So we're going to do the 3 1/4, 1/18 GI Joe scale. And the reason why I wanted to do that scale is because those are the figures that I grew up with and really like. Plus, it's cheaper. And the vehicles are cheaper, so we don't have to do our own vehicles. We can grab vehicles from other sets and just bring them into the Edge universe. So again, if you're out there watching, feel free to post into the chat. Let me know you're out there so you can say hello. So again, our buddy Sith is in the chat. Also remember that his show runs at 11 p.m. On the streams tonight. and every Saturday. So I mean, I give him all the credit in the world for doing a show every Saturday. And I've been doing this show about it's been 5 weeks now, and I skipped a week, so I couldn't even do 6 weeks in a row before some things jumped up in the way, and I had to pull away from it for a little while. So just coming on here, having fun, love talking with people, and just seeing what's going on in everybody else's world, because I'm always interested in what you're doing with your hobbies and things like that. So, oh yeah. So I mean, if you're going to do something, man, you might as well do it all the way. So, and this kind of things that if you're half-assing it, people are going to realize it, and they're not going to want to follow you anymore. So I don't want to be a half-asser. And I just want to make sure that we're doing something that's valid or something that people are enjoying. So if you guys ever stop enjoying what people are doing, then you probably will tune out on it. So I don't want people to tune out. So, keep watching, keep us in your thoughts, and, support Comicsburg, other indie titles, and all the comic shops that are out here, because we don't want any more comic shops to close. I mean, it's because we had one close recently. They went from brick and mortar to online because their rent went up. So the more money that they're making selling product, the more they can have to pay rents, because, the cost of everything is high. So if you're going to want to do something, you have a dream of doing something, and it takes a lot of support to do things independently out here in this world. So William is back again. What's up?
Hey, nothing much. Just out here supporting my local comic shop. I'm hiding from the camera. Yeah. You guys just come on out, like he's saying, support New Dimension Comics, support any local comic shop that you have around you right now. This is the hub of pop culture, basically, whether you believe it or not. A lot of people, a lot of times, have always said, "Oh, it's just nerdy stuff" or whatever. Well, guess what? Nerdy stuff is in right now. So come on out, check us out and everything. See what all the local comic shops have to offer. It's a great time right now to find a hobby, to jump on it, and to have something to do. You don't have to just buy comics. There's toys, action figures, there's games, there's role-playing games, there's movies, there's all types of different stuff. Just come on out. You might be surprised, and you might find something that you might really like.
So we are going to be doing a trading card game. So you see in the current Kickstarter, I do have some cards available for Scattered Nexus, but we're going to be expanding that to all of Comicsburg and to other people. So if there's creators out there that want to get their characters into a trading card game, just let me know, and we'll see what we can do. Because I mean, that's a whole new different genre. It's a whole new audience.
Yeah.
So what you want to try to do is cross over some things and say that you want to put cards in their hands and then put a comic book in their hand. So, I mean, maybe we'll do a video game one day, and then we can do that crossover thing where we cross over between video games and comics.
Yeah, I have somebody that I know who does coding, and he knows how to do apps and stuff like that, and he wants to do video games. So
Cool.
That would be a great idea, right there.
Yeah, a friend of mine was talking about doing, those games where you have to like what's it called, Bejeweled or something like that, where you have to move things around. He said that you could very easily just put your characters in the background of that and sell it as an edge match game or something like that. But that could be cool. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
But like we always looking out for things like that. Like there's one of my favorite games, comic book games, was the X-Men Legend games or Marvel Ultimate Universe, where you've got like all the characters, and it's like the isometric 3/4 top-down view, where you've got 4 characters, and like if you have like Gambit and Wolverine, they could team up and do special moves and things like that.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
So I mean, I'd like to jump into that if possible. So what, sir? Good. 4 and 5, yes, sir. You want those scribbled on? Sure. Cool. Do you want those covers? I think I've got different covers for issue 4 and 5. Yeah, these covers are fine. Awesome. Appreciate you.
Well, at this point, Marvin is selling, so I will take over from here. But yeah, go out to your local comic shop. There's a lot of stuff going on or whatever. You can also find some free comics sometimes that they have left over from free comic book day. So if you just want to go in and just look around or whatever and just browse and you don't have any money, you can still walk out of there with some new finds, some good stuff.
I think you can still talk in while I run the card.
Okay, yeah.
I think so. I think it stays live.
Yeah, well, we're going up to Squirrel Hill.
Oh, cool.
Dinner, stuff down here too, real quick.
It's good seeing you.
Yeah, good seeing you too.
Have a good day.
You have to give me those? The ones I just bought?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I handed it to you.
No, that's okay. Take care.
All right, you too. Thank you. See that's what happens when you're doing more than one thing at a time. Like we're YouTubing and I'm running cards and I'm talking to William and Grant's hanging out over here and I'm talking to his name's Travis and we work at Pitt together. And I forgot to give him the books. I mean, this has happened before where like I signed the books and the person walked away and I'm like, hey, these are this guy's books. So I had to chase the guy down and give him the book. But it happens. It happens. Distractions. But I mean, it's part of the game. So when you're like, think about it like this. So that's just one person. Imagine having 10 people at your table and you're trying to talk to one person while you're trying to sell something to someone else. So it gets a little daunting sometimes when you're trying to do more than one thing at a time. And it's good to have other people around that can like grab someone's attention and say, hey, well, while he's talking to him, let me talk to you about some other stuff over here. So I mean, it's a thing. And you just do your best and you try not to do what I just did where I'm like saying goodbye and like I still had the book sitting on the table after I signed it. So I think Grant is coming back around. Hey, Grant.
How's it going?
It's going. Like we've got 3 people watching and Sith is in the chat. Like I said, that if you're in the chat or watching, feel free to pick our brains and ask questions. And hopefully people, after we end the show, you're headed out to your local comic shop to chop it up and, support these guys. Because, I mean, it was a dream for them at one time to own a comic shop. And they do a lot of support to like community stuff. They support us. So, I mean, walk in there, spend a couple dollars. Like you don't have to go in there and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars, but like buy a book, buy a toy, buy some candy, buy a soda, something. I'm sorry, I'm in Pittsburgh. Buy a pop. I'm not in Philly, like our boy Rod. It's pop here, not soda. So get out there and do some supporting. So yeah, so we just lost another person. They just tuned out on us. It's okay though. It's okay. It's okay.
So we just did a promo for the Herwinberg YouTube channel, and I'm going to show Bridget. Come on in.
Hello, everybody.
So yeah, check later on today. We're going to be posting on our socials and on our YouTube channel the promo that we did live from New Dimension Comics. So check it out and check out episode 24, which just came out on herwinberg.com. And Bridget is a star of the episode.
One of the stars, anyway.
One of the stars, yes.
Did you get top billing on her?
No, but I should have asked for it.
What more can I say? Top billing.
You gotta get that in your contract. Always get top billing. It's awesome. So yeah, I mean, like I said, that we are out here supporting local comic shop day, and I'm pretty sure that that other shops in the city, Pittsburgh Comics, Phantom of the Attic, are doing their own events. So I mean, if you can't get down to this store, get to those stores or get to any of their comic shops. I mean, like I said, that supporting these guys keeps them open and keeps these things happy and stuff down here. So we just want everyone to be out here enjoying their stuff.
I mean, I have a couple people who help me, but I do most.
So we do a panel. It's called From Script to Store.
And then,
So it says that if anybody is still out there,
you want to pick up that one?
has some questions.
Anybody out there?
There's two people watching and not talking to me, and I'm hurting, and my feelings are hurt.
Intelligent life in the universe?
Well, I mean, we're trying to looking for intelligent life on YouTube, not in the universe. Unless aliens are so that could be my trip to the moon too. When I go to the moon to sell comics, we're going to chop it up with the aliens and get them to read comics.
You can get issues 2 through 6.
So yeah, so I mean, probably going to end the stream here at 45 minutes. So again, local comic shop day. Hook it up out there and go check out your local stores.